Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy coming back at you. Good morning, everybody, or whatever time it is in your area. Let me take these out to get that reflection out of there right quick. Good to see everybody back here. It's your boy, MrMelvinnTV, coming back at you with another video right quick. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. Hope you're having a pretty good weekend. Done something exciting. Happy 4th of July for those who celebrate it. Be safe with the fireworks. Be safe with guys shooting in the air and the bullets coming back down. Be safe with all that as you celebrate. A lot of you guys have a lot of family reunions right now this time of year. A lot of you guys getting together just to barbecue and things like that, enjoy each other and fellowship and all that. And that's cool. Where I am, I'm away from family this holiday season, but you know, there'll be other holiday seasons. Anyway, we're gonna start a new video here today and get right into the title. The title of this video is 10 Things Women Do to Emasculate Men. This is 10 things women do to emasculate men. So I hope everybody is having a good time today. You woke up in one piece, everything's good to go. Let's get right into this. All right, coming in at number one, the first thing women do to emasculate men. The first thing is she withholds respect or kindness to motivate him to do better. Guys, how many times have you been in a relationship with a woman and she just never motivated you to do anything? But at the same time, they always say behind every successful man is a woman back there that's pushing them, right? But if you have a woman who's not doing that for you, you know, that's a form of emasculation. It's almost like she don't want to see you make it. You know, instead of like rooting for you, it's like she's against you or whatever. And you know, which is not cool, because when you take on a relationship with someone, you want to have someone who's going to be right there in your corner for you. You know, who's going to have your back. You know, who's going to speak positive energy into you. Because let's face it, certain people, I don't know if you ever felt this vibe, but I have on the personal level. Certain people that you lay beside, you can tell if they're negative or positive. For some reason, you can just feel it. When you go to sleep at night, it's just the weirdest thing. And if that person's not in your corner, if your spirit's in the right place, if you have a good discernment, you're going to be able to feel that if this person is not in your corner like that. So that's a form of emasculation, because this woman don't want to see you, you know, blossom into a man. And I know a lot of women say, well, maybe he should have already blossomed into a man. You know, everybody's level of success comes at different times. There's no timetable when it comes to success, and there's no timetable when it comes to making accomplishments. Everybody make accomplishments at different times. Some of us make accomplishments earlier in life because we had a better support system, and some of us come into our own later. So, and that's okay. But if you have someone in your corner that's supposed to be a woman, and she's not motivating you to do anything positive, for instance, she just but she don't say anything, you just laying around doing nothing. She like, good, I don't want him to do nothing, because if he start doing for himself, there's a chance he may leave me. You know, so I want to keep him in a certain condition so he won't potentially leave me. And some women think like that, not all. You know, I already know people are going to say not all, but I understand that, not all. But that's the first way. That's number one. Let's move to number two, shall we? Number two is she keep repeating how childish he is. Okay, if you telling a man he's childish over and over and over and over, how's that help build him up? You know, once again, just like with number one, if you're supposed to be his better half, behind every successful man there's a woman back there that's pushing him. We all believe in that, right? Because we've heard this over and over and over, since that's what society tells us. But if you have a woman that's consistently telling you that you're childish, then that's going to change the mindset of how that man thinks, of how he moves, you know, how his success rate is going to be. And then again, who's to say he may be a little bit immature, but that's up for her to help build him up. You know, because let's face it, not all of us came from a system, from a family to where there was positive men present, present, especially in our community, the black community. Majority of us were raised how? Fatherless. Or we had fathers who was in and out. They weren't consistent. Or some of us had uncles, and some of our uncles just did their own thing. They wasn't trying to be nobody's father. They was out chasing women or doing whatever. So there was like no structure for a lot of men in our community. So it's a lot of learning on the job, if you will. But calling a man childish over and over, it's not character building. Lift him up. If you see he doing something immature, have a conversation about it. Instead of tearing him down, belittling him, hey, talk to him. Like, hey, look, brother, I'm really feeling you. I love you, etc., etc. But the way you moving is a little bit immature. How about we change something? And it's not what you say, it's how you say it. If you tell him the right way, he'll get the message. He'll go back in the room and think about it like, damn, you know what? Yeah, that is kind of immature what I've been doing. And give him a moment to think about it. Instead of you just, you immature as hell, blah, blah, blah. You just in his ear all day just barking. Now, it's gonna go in this ear, not the other. He's not really listening to you. So that's another way, number 2, that women emasculate men. Let's move to number 3. Okay, number 3 of the 10 ways women emasculate men. Complain about his job or his salary. Complain about his job or his salary. Okay, you knew he had that restaurant job. Not saying nothing's wrong with restaurant jobs for the men who actually work in restaurants, because there are several positions you can actually work at a restaurant. I'm just using that as an example. Okay, he worked at a, I don't know, that's fast food place. I'm not gonna name a place. We just gonna say a fast food joint. And his salary is not gonna be A1. It just isn't. But you already know that. But give him some time. He'll find something better eventually. And if you're with him, why complain about his salary? Hey, if he's able to pay something, that means you don't have to pay everything else. And I understand the perfect scenario will have a man who can pay for everything. He paid the rent/mortgage. He paid the utilities. He paid the internet. He paid the cable if you guys have it. He paid the car note. He pays the insurance. He pays everything. You get to keep your money to yourself in a perfect world. But every woman's just not going to have it like that. And that's just the way it's set up. But to sit there and complain about his salary, that's not productive at all. It's actually counterproductive. You complain about his salary. He already feel crappy working that crappy job anyway. So he come home, turn the key, go inside. Now he got to hear how crappy his job is because you complaining about his salary. You should make more. He's out there trying to do something. It's better than him sitting around on the couch playing PlayStation all day, dropping you off at work and driving your car. At least he's being productive. At least he has some income coming in. So like I say, you already feel bad for working this crappy job. People on the job giving him a hard time. He doesn't feel successful. But at least there's some income coming in. So where you don't have to handle everything by yourself. So why tear him down when he's already out there in society being tore down by working his mediocre job? As soon as he get home, he got to be reminded of he works a mediocre job. Which is crazy. For instance, one of my buddies was telling me that him and his girl had an arrangement to where he paid all the utilities in the house and they split the rent. Rent like whatever, $1,600 for a house, which is pretty good nowadays. Hell, most houses cost $2,500 to $3,000 just to rent a house. But so $1,600 is what they pay. $800 a piece on that 50-50 thing, and he take care of all the other utilities. Whatever's the utility in the house, he takes care of it. They both have no car notes. Both cars are bought and paid for. Blah, blah, blah. He pays utilities, insurance for the cars, cable, internet, just whatever, water, everything in the house. And he told me one day, she just told me, well, you're just paying the utilities. I mean, you're not doing nothing major. Why would you tell that? Why would you say that to your man? That makes absolutely no sense. Even though he's taking care of everything, the emasculation still comes. Just in that particular scenario. So complain about your man's salary, even when he's trying to do something, is a form of emasculation. And you can't character build like that. A man's not going to have confidence if you just consistently rubbing what he does for a living in his face. That is not good enough. Let's say he got a job at Boeing or Microsoft or something of that magnitude. Would it be good enough then? Would you still rub his salary in his face? Probably not. But that's another way to emasculate men. I can't even get my damn words together. Emasculate men. Let's move on to number 4. Number 4 of 10 ways women can emasculate men is to mistrust his ability to handle anything on his own. To mistrust his ability to handle anything on his own. To where you got to have your input in everything. This man can't even move on his own without you having some type of say-so, or you got to get co-signed, or you have to supervise from the outside in order to think that this is the only way it can actually work. You know, it has to work with your input and no other input at all. You have to trust him to do things, to make the things work. If you consistently saying, this is the thing about it. If women always say, men don't know how to lead. Men today aren't leaders. We don't want to get these men because they have the inability to lead. How the hell are they supposed to lead anything when you mistrust anything that they try to do? You question everything. He turned left too many times. You question. You don't know where the hell you going. I knew I should have drove. You can't do anything right. I told you to take care of that problem in the house 2 days ago. Damn, give him a chance. He's busy too. You're not the only one that's busy. He's busy also. Mistrusting your man to do anything. That's a form of emasculation. Now you're breaking his confidence. To where whenever you ask him to do anything, now he's second guessing himself like, shit, I don't even know why I'm doing it. She's just going to complain anyway. Not only is that a form of emasculation, that's a form of gaslighting as well. Because you're making this person second guess themselves. Like in their ability to get anything done, you know, it's like they're starting to feel incompetent. Because you don't trust them to do anything correct. Why the hell are you with him if you don't trust him to do anything right? That's just weird. You send him to the store to buy, I don't know, seasoning salt. You wanted Lawry's and he bring in Morton's. Now you mad. You can't do shit right. I just sent you to the store to get seasoning salt. Ma'am, you wasn't specific what type of seasoning salt you wanted. You just said bring me some seasoning salt. Right? You wasn't brand specific. Men here seasoning salt, that's what we gonna bring your ass, some seasoning salt. They bring me some milk. Well, I didn't want the store brand of milk. I wanted Borden. Well, baby, you didn't tell me to bring you Borden. You told me to bring you some milk. See what I mean? See, and all that thing is just that you mistrust this person to do anything, which is a form of emasculation, and it tears down character. It tears down his confidence. Like I said before in the earlier countdown, you have to speak positive and speak confidence into your man instead of tearing him down. What if he did that to you? You cooked one night a little bit too much salt. He didn't say anything. He's like, okay, I guess I'll eat this salty ass shit and just roll with it. And later on tonight in conversation, I was like, hey, babe, you know, like, careful with the salt box. You know, we'll just roll with it. Not y'all. Nope, nigga, you messing up. So I got to tell you about yourself. So you not trusting him to do anything right is a form of emasculation. And if you want that man to do better, speak positive energy into him and speak power into him, and you'll get good results. All right, moving on to number 5. We're moving right along. Number 5. Okay, we have at number 5, getting through this thing pretty quick. Number 5, you ask him for help. You ask him to help you do something, then you tell him he's doing it wrong, which is another form of emasculation. You ask him for help, and he's helping you and you're telling him he's doing it wrong. If that's the case, why ask for help at all? I don't know, I'm just asking. When you ask a man for help, most men, a lot of men, including me, I'm a handyman. I like to go around the house, fix stuff. If I see something out of whack, I'm going to fix it. Because it shouldn't be there, it needs to be fixed. That's me. If I go outside and see, look at your tires and they're bald in the front, I be like, well, damn, we need to get her some new tires. Because as soon as it rains, she's going to run into somebody. You know? That's what men do. So when you ask men for help, most men like to work independently, especially around the house. You know, most women come with this honey-do list. Honey, do this. Honey, do that. Honey, go outside and do blah. Honey, go outside and do et cetera, et cetera. When he's doing this task, he doesn't need you hovering over him, telling him, hey, you missed that leaf on the ground. You should pick that up. Why are you putting the grass in plastic bags? You should put the grass in paper bags. Hey, why are you painting the house this way? You should paint the house that way. Well, hey, you know what? If that's the case, you get your ass out here and you do it and stop asking your man to do stuff. Who wants to be supervised? You get that enough at work. You don't want to be supervised around the house too. Yes, don't ask for help if you're just going to critique everything the man does, because that's a form of emasculation. And if you do this, whenever you ask him to do something, he's not going to want to do it because in your eyes it's going to be mediocre. If that's the case, go ahead and hire you a contractor to come out and do your yard, come and do whatever needs to be done in the house, come and run your errands. You know, the man can't run an errand right without you questioning how long he was gone. Or why'd you go to this store? You should have went to that store. Well, you shouldn't have went there and bought it from that place because you should have went over here and it was cheaper. What man want to sit back and hear all this? See, a lot of you women, a lot of you women are experts at running men off. You run the dude off. You run good man off. You run good men away. Meanwhile, man can do what the hell he wants to. You won't critique nothing man do. First off, man ain't trying to hear it. And you know this. Man will tell you get the F out of his face. And do it your damn self since you so perfect. Okay, so stop running good men away. Barking orders. You're not that man. You're not his mother. You are his lady. His companion. His lover. His partner. All these other titles I could throw out here. Your wife. His fiance. His girlfriend. Hell, his boo. Whatever you want to use. You know, but you have to trust your man to do something on his own without you standing over his shoulder critiquing every move he makes. That's a form of emasculation, and you're going to lose your man that way. And I'm sure some of you ladies have lost good men doing that same exact thing. Because who in the hell, any man that's about his salt does not want to be emasculated like that. All right? Let's move on to number 6. We're halfway done with this thing. Number 6, coming at you. Number 6 kind of ties into number 5. And number 6 is nagging or bossing him around. Nagging or bossing him around. Number 5 is like mistrusting him to do anything right. And number 6 is like nagging or bossing him around. Why you nagging? The man gonna get the job done. Why you gotta do all this excessive complaining? You know? It's like this. You are in a relationship, any man in a relationship, and any man at the sound of my voice who's ever gone through this situation, to where, and some of you women have gone through this situation as well, to where you pull up in the yard and you just sit in your car. You pull up in the yard at your house, apartment, whatever, townhouse, home, and you sit in the car. You don't want to go in the house. Why don't you want to go in the house? Because you know, as soon as you turn the key to walk in the door, somebody gonna be in there nagging and complaining. And that's the thing about a lot of women don't tend to understand. is that men, when it comes to men, your home is your sanctuary. Your home is the place you come to power down, to relax, take it easy, sit in your lazy boy, put your feet up. This is your moment to escape the world, put it on a little sports center. You want to catch up on your sports, whatever. Have your cold beer. This is your sanctuary, your home. The man can't have that. As soon as he walks through the door, you on him, complaining, nagging. That's another form of emasculation. You're emasculating this man. How he gonna be a man if he can't be comfortable in his own environment? Any man in that situation is gonna want to do what? Escape. They're gonna want out. Because they don't want to put up with that. You know, he got all these gray hairs from getting stressed out. He got ulcers in his stomach. His health is failing because he's not happy. There are certain hormones in your brain that are released by your brain when your stress levels are high. And this chemicals in your body is not good for your body. These chemicals were meant to be released in your body for a short period of time. Not to be there every day. And it's going to start breaking down your health because mentally the man is not together because he's not happy, because he's getting nagged to death as soon as he walks through the damn door. From time he wake up, he hear blah, 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 blah. Like, damn, man. Even if he try to tune it out, it's not going to work. Even the man who has the so-called man cave that he's supposed to go to and escape, nope, she'll come in there nagging too. Well, the TV too loud. All you do is do this. Well, why you don't use the coasters? That man cave is supposed to be your little personal space, right? Just because she have rooms too, that's her personal space. Most men don't go in a women's room that has their own personal room, or they what's the name of that thing? I forgot the name of that thing a woman has that's in the backyard. But anyway, she can go back there and just chill. That's her spot. That's her woosah place. Man can't have that because she gonna come in there complaining about whatever. He can't watch his Raiders play. Shout out to them Raiders, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever his team may be. Without her coming in there nagging. Don't nag your man to death. He's gonna want to leave you. Yes, he's gonna go and do something else. Because you're nagging him to death. Anyway, let's move on to number 7. We getting there. Number 7 in the 10 things women do to emasculate men is treating him like he's inhuman, as if he has no feelings. Men has feelings. And a lot of women, boy, physically, a lot of y'all can't beat men up. Some of y'all can, because y'all built like linebackers and damn linemen. But for the most part, a lot of women can't beat men up. But what they can beat them with is that tongue, boy. That tongue cut deep. It cuts deep. It cuts deep. It cuts deep. And women know how to say the perfect thing to their man, or men, period, that'll cut him deep, hurt his feelings. Lady, men have feelings too. You know, your words hurt. A lot of people's words hurt. But and the thing about it is, men who are out there in the street, somebody else say something, we'll just, flip them the bird and that'd be pretty much it, right? But when you're his woman and you guys are close and you're supposed to have a specific bond or whatever, when you say something very hurtful to him, it sticks. It sticks. He's thinking about it like, damn, my woman thinking of me like that? That's crazy. I'm just going to sit here and chill and not say nothing, which is not a good method to do anything, because you need to have conversations about stuff. You can't just sit there and not talk. So anytime a situation come up, you want to sit there and have a discussion about it. But men have feelings. They just think men are just these guys who are like robots or androids or automatons or some kind of avatar, so you can just say whatever. And since he's a man, he's supposed to just take it. No, men have feelings too. We're all human at the end of the day. Regardless of the gender assignment, We're still human. And when women are close to us like that, and we got a woman that we love, and if she says something to us, that could cut deep, something bad. Like if it's just some jump off and she says something, I'm like, who cares? She's just a jump off. I don't give a damn about what you think. You know, you can talk all the trash you want to. When I walk through the door, you just have it ready for me so I can and be out. You know, that's the mindset with his jump off. But when it comes to his woman, the things she said can really cut deep, man. So men have feelings. So be mindful of that, and that's another way to emasculate your man, because women do know how to say things that are cut deep. I mean cut real deep. I can give you several examples, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So let's move on to number 8. We're almost at the end, guys. If you've liked the video so far, hey, subscribe to my channel. That'll be pretty cool. Like the video, and hey, share it with people so they can get the message as well, especially you guys who have come there and listened to my video. Well, women too, because you know you got a lot of women out there who know how to treat their man and not emasculate them. So you know, you guys can feel free to share the video as well. I really appreciate that. All right, let's move on to number, what we at now? We're at number 8. Yeah, we're at number 8. Number 8. I have to think about it. Yeah, number 8. All right, number 8. Coming in at number 8 of 10 ways women can emasculate men is comparing him to your ex or exes, plural. What man wants to be compared to your damn ex? None. We don't want to hear what J-Rock used to do. We don't want to hear what Bernard used to do, or Kyle, or Brad, or whomever, or Jose, or Wafang. Tell you what, if you like the way Jose treated you, perhaps you should go back to Jose. If you like the way Bernard treated you, perhaps you should go back to Bernard. Since you miss him so much, perhaps you should be back over there. So I'll tell you what, make a phone call to Bernard there and see if he'll take you back and rekindle y'all's relationship, or would it just end up the same way like it ended the first time? In disaster, allegedly, I guess. But no man wants to be compared to some woman's ex. Well, he used to buy me this and do these things for me, but you don't do any of those things. Form of emasculation. Tell you what, go back to him for all those goodies that you're accustomed to, because I'm not doing any of that. My job is to take care of the house, take care of all the bills in the house, and function as a guy. My job is not to sit here and buy you Dolce & Gabbana, what's the other one, Fendi, and all these other designer nonsense, sitting there making Europeans rich. Just buying all this stuff. Just frivolous nonsense that goes in a closet to where shoes is already stacked up this daggone high, and you just gonna stack more stuff on top of the stuff you already have. Because Bernard used to do these things for you, and that's what you're accustomed to. I tell you what, since you're so accustomed to chasing the bag, go ahead and leave a brother like me alone, because I'm not finna sit here and let you do this to me, make me feel bad about not giving you these things, or make me feel bad about not doing X, Y, and Z for you. Tell you what, you go back over there and have fun. You know, that's another form of emasculation, man. Ladies, don't do that to you. Don't bring up your ex to the new guy. He don't want to hear that nonsense. Well, he used to make me feel this way. I'm not him. I'm not him at all. So, hey, you might need to go back over there. Anyway, that's number 8. Number 8. We're moving on to number 9. To all my Hispanics, numero 9. Number 9. We're at number 9 right now. Is you criticize the way 10 ways women emasculate men. Number 9. You criticize how he spent his downtime. It's his downtime. Why are you emasculating him? Oh, you know what? All you do is sit back and play that damn PlayStation. You might want to leave him alone and let him play that damn PlayStation, because he could be out in the streets playing with something else, if you know what I mean. Leave him alone. Don't emasculate him like that. Whatever his downtime is, let him spend the downtime the way he chooses to spend it, because you spend your downtime the way you like to spend it, correct? No one can hold a mirror up in your face and say, hey, look, you shouldn't be doing that on your downtime. I think you should be exercising because you may be a little too heavy. What if he did that to you? You wouldn't like it at all. You wouldn't. So don't emasculate the man like that, saying that whatever he's doing in his downtime is pretty much a waste of time. That's something that he actually enjoys. If you want to sit there and watch sports on his downtime, have a beer, whatever, let him do that. There's no need to come in there and tell him, oh, this is all you do on your day off. You just want to sit back and watch football or basketball or baseball, whatever he's into, and have this damn beer and sit in this easy chair. Like I said before, a lot of you women are experts at running men away with this. Your mouth. Stop talking. Stop talking and you can actually keep a guy. Stop talking so much. You can actually keep a man around longer than 1 to 3 months, which is the average span of a relationship anyway. Meet somebody new, 1 to 3 months, y'all kick it, and that's pretty much it. After that is over, because their representative has left and the real them has showed up, and now you guys realize you don't have nothing in common to begin with. And in the process, between that 1 to 3 months, sometime a woman end up getting pregnant. So now you guys have a kid, and you guys have nothing in common. And this is why a lot of situations don't work out, to where if the guy has a kid with this woman, you know, they don't have nothing in common because they don't even know each other. They don't know each other. They just have a kid together. I know you got to be there for the kid, and I get that, whether you co-parent or whatever, but I'm just making throwing out an example of how relationships go. You know, because when women want to criticize how men do things in their downtime, let him play his PlayStation without complaining. Let him have his beer and watch his game. If he like to go outside and work on cars, let him work on cars. If he go in the garage and want to build a dresser, he's good at woodworking, let him go out there and build woodwork. If he's good at welding, let him go outside and weld something. He got his own welding art. He got his own tools. Let him do that. Don't complain about how he spends his downtime, because he could be spending his downtime chasing women around. Now you're gonna be mad because he got a whole bunch of women, instead of sitting in the house playing PlayStation. Should have just left him alone. But anyway, that's number 9. Criticizing a man what he does on his downtime. That's very emasculating, because this is something men actually enjoy, so let them have their moment. Okay, we moving into number 10. Moving into number 10. It's been a pleasure sitting here with you guys, so we're going to go to number 10 now. All right, guys, we're at number 10 of 10 ways women emasculate men. Number 10 is giving him unsolicited advice. Everybody like, what the hell is that, man? I don't know what that means. Yes, unsolicited advice is this. Well, I was talking to my mom, and, you know, she said that you should be blah, blah, blah. That's unsolicited advice. I don't give a damn about what your mom said about me. You know, does your mom live here? Huh? Does your mom contribute to the bills? Huh? Am I sleeping with your mom? I am not. So emasculate your man by giving unsolicited advice. Well, I talked to pastor, and pastor say we should do it this way. Well, pastor need to get his own shit together, because pastor moving around in church how he want to, and last I checked, he's sleeping with half his congregation. So how pastor gonna tell me anything about my shit? Huh? Huh? You're not gonna be able to. Form of emasculation. Giving unsolicited advice from other people. Well, Tanya said that if she was me, she would... I don't give a damn about what Tanya talking about. I can care less. Tanya can't keep a man. So why are you listening? Why are you getting advice from her? That's the last person you should get advice from. It's Tanya's ass. Tanya can't keep no man. If she keep a man past 8 weeks out, we need to have a party. Because you usually can't keep them. Like the one chick said on YouTube, I forgot her name. Chick ain't got no communication skills. She don't know how to work well with others. I'm telling you, can't keep no man. So that's number 10. Throwing out unsolicited advice to your man that he did not ask you for. The best way to keep your relationship on point is to keep other people out of your business. And that's from like not soliciting stuff on social media. Understand that you want everybody to know you have a man, so you want to sit here and take pictures with him, and especially the guy look decent or he look nice. I understand that. You want everybody to know you got a guy. I get it. But sometimes the best way to keep people out of your business is to keep your business to yourself, because we all know majority of people don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you prosperous. And if you got a man and you look like you happy, here come Keisha. Okay, let me see what he's talking about. She with him. Let me see what's up with him. So keep you back to business, man, and then everything will be great. Anyway, that's the top 10 ways of the ways women emasculate men. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For any comments, please leave them. The only way I get better is to read feedback, whether positive or negative, just whatever, because everyone has an opinion, including myself. All right, man, this is MrMelvinnTV signing off. And see you guys next time, and enjoy your day, and happy 4th of July whenever it gets here. All right, peace. Go Raiders.